So, first YouTube back in years. So, I've been gone for quite a while, and that was due to work-life balance. I did YouTube over lockdown and then started our own business, Easy Prep, which was a meal prep company for those of you who don't know, and that absolutely took off, which was amazing. Like, that's everything we wanted. It was amazing, but the hours were absolutely brutal. So we've this year we decided it was getting a bit too much. The hours were like 16 hours a day, if not more, on a Saturday and then Sunday. Kamal's still working Easy Prep. Like, life was just no work-life balance. So we decided to cap off the numbers this year, and life has been so much better. We spent more time with friends and doing more social things in life. It was just learning to say no was the hard part. And I've finally bitten the bullet, because it's really hard. Like, people know, like, once you've said no to one person, once you've said yes to one person, then, like, one person asks, well, people know what it's like. So one person will just be like, oh, please, can you fit me on? Like, I'm so sorry. And then you'll be like, oh, yeah, which is absolutely amazing. You'll be like, oh, it's only one. But then one becomes two, then three, then four. And I think you just don't know when to stop. And I think you just need to, like, for people like me and Kamal, we're quite, what's the word? I don't know. We just can't say no, basically. Especially Kamal, he's such a hard worker. He has a lot more on his plate than me. And working all of his jobs was just not doable. So, but now I've got more free time to start YouTube again. And also, since quieting down, Kamal's been able to work on a fitness app that he has been honestly working so hard on for such a long time, like 2 years now. But he had to put it on the back burner a little bit because of work being absolutely heaving. So I'm wanting to document a little bit more on here, like my workouts and how I train, what I eat, and I'm going to take you to the gym with me today. And also, we've got some behind the scenes of filming today for FITSPACE. So we're going to get some content for that, which we know nerve-wracking because we did it in public, but you've got to put yourself in uncomfortable situations to grow. So just got to ignore what people think if people can see us and just do it. And I'm also taking you in the gym to film, which I'm not too nervous about anymore. I do it all the time. I really don't care what people think. Also, anyone who's a makeup guru out there, don't judge me, because I really am bad at makeup and I don't wear foundation. And I just put concealer all over my face. So today I'll be taking you through a leg day from the app. I told you what I've been putting on my face. I put sun cream on my face to start with. Factor 50. What is this? That's what I put on my face. And then I just put NARS Radiant Concealer. Where is it? There. Under my eyes, around my nose, chin, forehead. If I have any spots or anything, I'll put them on the spots. And then I used NYX bronzer. And then used NARS blusher. Oh, it's glaring. Got to be brow gel. And then I'm going to let that set before I fill them in with the NYX eyebrow pencil. And then I need to do, I forgot to put bronzer and blusher on my eyes, because normally I like to brighten up my eyes a little. I don't even know if that worked, but that's the right thing to say, but I'm just going to pretend that's right. Brighten up my eyes. I just put bronzer on here. My friend is really good at makeup and she loves makeup, and she's probably watching this thinking, Olivia, what are you doing? Just winging it. Whoa, did I pull on that? Wait, let me just do this off camera. In like the crease and above it. I have quite hooded eyes, so you can't really see my eyeshadow anyway. But I feel like it looks good, so I like it. And then I put a bit of blusher on as well. Kamal's business partner, Ivan's coming from Newcastle with his camera, because he's a photographer and a videographer, and he's unbelievable. So I'm sure the content he gets will be great. And then I'm just going to curl my eyelashes, which I'm going to do off camera because I don't want to poke my eye out. Can't really see in there. I have quite long eyelashes, but very blonde and straight. So the curl doesn't really last very long usually. But do I want to put mascara on that? Yeah, I'll put mascara on. It doesn't usually last very long. Normally I get a lash lift. Oh my god, this is crazy. Oh no, my makeup on camera. Right, concentrate. Put my eye out. I normally get a lash lift and tint from Lily Bishop, Lily's Lashes in town, and she makes them look amazing. But I haven't got a lash lift and tint at the moment, so that's why I'm using my curlers and mascara. There we go. I'm gonna put some on the bottom lashes as well. Micro Barrel Pencil. I think it's chocolate, the shade. This is going to be interesting. And then just mimic some hairlines where I'm a bit bald. There we go. Eyebrows up. That one looks weird. Oh well, I'm just going to the gym, so who cares? My lips are my biggest insecurity. So I like to just outline them because I feel like they're very small and they're very like faded, like pale around the edges. So I just like to fill in where they're a bit paler. Oh, that was bad. Just like that, just like to make them pop a bit because I feel like they're really pale. See, wow, just makes such a difference. So literally just like outline the edges. Normally I would use this lip stain if I'm going anywhere like for a long time or eating food, and I would put this on and leave it for 20 minutes and then peel it off. And then it just sort of makes it stain. But I'll be doing that later, I think, for the photo shoot. So I'm not going to put that on now. I'm just going to do my lip liner. So I'm just going to the gym and then I'll probably wash my face again and redoing the makeup for the shoot. So that'll be pretty exciting. But yeah, so that's the finished makeup look. Quite natural. Just put, I don't really like to wear a lot of makeup. Just don't feel like myself in a lot of makeup. But I'll be redoing it. I'll be washing my face and everything. And well, my hair's dried fast. Sorry, it was wet before, but it dried really fast. I'll be redoing it for the shoot that we do later. But now I'm just going to get dressed and get ready to set off to the gym. So this is the fit I'm wearing. Defined Impact shorts, Define logo, and then the backless Define sports bra, Define logo there, just halter neck for leg day. So last week I generated myself a 4-week plan using FITSPACE, sort of telling it what I wanted to achieve, which was to grow my glutes and improve my cardiovascular fitness. So last week I did all the workouts, and obviously it's a new week this week, and it's now time to do the leg day I did last week again. So I want to bring you along with it and to see if I can make any improvements, because like this app is really like making me feel so motivated. Like normally when I go to the gym, like I wouldn't even remember the numbers I did last week, or I would just coast and just sort of like not push myself, just do what I know. I know that I do 60 kilo for this, so I just set it up and do it. Whereas I feel like seeing the numbers last week like makes me want to, like, my competitive side comes out and makes me kind of want to like beat it. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to the gym today and see if, and also if I don't make any improvements, it's absolutely fine. Like, it's a week, like, and I've been training for like over 10 years. Like, progress is a lot more challenging now when you've trained for a very long time. So we'll just see. And I'll take you through the workout, give you some tips on how to like engage the glutes, and you can just see fully how I train in like some raw footage in like a gym environment, rather than these like really short reels where you only see like 2 snippets. You'll see like how hard like I have to push myself at the end of like sets, and you'll sort of like get a gauge for how you should be training and pushing yourself. So yeah, it's been a change of plan. Our videographer, photographer has just said he can't make it today, so we might be filming that content at the weekend or next week, which is absolutely fine. But me and Kamala will still get some sort of content for the page and we'll document it, the behind the scenes still. So we'll just do it. It might just not be as high spec, but we'll see. iPhones are awesome, but I'll still take you along to do that. So we'll be getting content, but not the content we thought today. Just forgot about to set off, and normally I would have a snack before the gym, so I just realised the time. So I'm gonna have my usual banana. My camera up there. And I'm gonna show you how I peel a banana. Whoops. I've just spilt my water everywhere. Right, I've sorted that out. So, does anybody else peel their banana this way around? Because then you've got a little handle. Cool. So I'm going to finish this and I'm going to go to the gym. I swear I am actually leaving the gym. The amount of times I said I'm going to leave the gym, but I have my ring on. And I don't know if anybody else trains with their rings on, but genuinely gives me the fear, especially when I train legs, that I'm going to absolutely destroy my ring. So I'm leaving it at home, which I hate doing, so I love wearing it, but I'm not ruining it. But is that just me being overly cautious? And do you girls wear jewellery in your rings in the gym? Starting off with some squats like we did last time. I'm just going to warm up. I just warmed up with the barbell a little bit and did some mobility work. And then now we're going to be moving on to some lighter weight squats. This isn't my working set yet. I'm just warming up. So we'll just do about 6 reps of this to not tire myself out, but just enough to warm up my muscles and my joints. I'm just going to parallel. I'm really sending my hips backwards to really target my glutes more, because that's something I'm wanting to bring out rather than doing quad focus squats. So really send those hips back, keep more of a 90-degree angle at the knee rather than pushing it over towards the toes, so that'd be more quads, and then really push through those heels. Lost count, so I was chatting. I think that's probably about 6. And then we'll rest. One last warm-up set before we do our 4 set of working sets. So this is 50 kilos. And again, I'm going to do about 6 reps of these. Just going to parallel like before. 2, 3, 4, 2 more. 6. Doing quite good on these today. And now we'll rest about 90 seconds, which I'll time within the app. And then we will go for our working set. 20 seconds up. And I'm going to start off as my first working set as 60 kilos, which is the same as last time. But I don't want to try and beat last score for the first set because I'm still not fully as warm. I still need to warm up properly. So let's give this a go for 8 reps. Three more. So now we're on to set 2, which is going to be 65 kilos for 8 reps again. I've got, yeah. Oh, still heavy. For my third set, I'm going heavier than last week by 2.5 kilos. It's 67.5 kilos in total. 8 reps to see if we can do it. Two more. One more. Oh my god, it's hard. As you can see, I've got no trainers on. Just helps with flat foot, helped me push through my heels a bit more to feel it in my glutes. Last set, best set. Let's go. Oh, come on. Do it. Three more, come on. Come on. One more. So that's an improvement from last week by 2.5 kilos on 2 sets. So the next exercise it's got me doing is the RDLs for 3 sets. I did 70 kilos for 3 sets last time. I'm going to start with 70 kilos. I'm probably not going to up it unless I feel strong in it, because you can really injure yourself easily in RDL, so it's to protect my back. That's 1, 2. Really send those hips back. 3. 4. Keeping the bar nice and close to my shins. 6. 7. One more. 8. Oh, that felt good to be fair. Set number 2. We're going with 70 kilos again. So I do an alternating hand grip because I feel like it makes my grip strength stronger. I should really be using straps, but with straps, always forget them. I think that was 8. Just talking, so might have been 7. So these would be your best friend in the gym. These are only like 1.25 kilos, but loads of people don't use them because they think they're so tiny. But it's the only way you can progress, and they only ever want to add like a 5 on each side, which is like 10 kilos in total. It's a huge jump. So use these more, and you'll notice your strength will increase a little bit over time. So that's what progressive overload is. It's just small amounts over time. Right, last set. So we're going for 72.5 kilos. This is an improvement from last week. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. Okay. Press isn't free, so I am going to be doing barbell hip thrusts instead. If anyone else goes to a JD gym that has this contraction, I've just done it really smoothly there, but normally that'll take like 10,000 attempts to get that in, even on each side. So yes, we're going to do some barbell hip thrusts instead for 3 sets. And I usually do about 120 to 130 kilos on these, so we'll see how I'm feeling. It is the third exercise, so I might not be as strong. We're going for 125 kilos for 8 to 10 reps. Just see how I'm feeling and what we'll get. All right. Oh my god, this is feeling heavy. That was only 7. Right, come on, let me get 8. 3, 2, 1. Oh, this is feeling heavy. Oh, it is the third exercise, to be fair. I'll let myself off. Right, for these, can't really talk whilst doing it. You want to make sure, sort of like, the middle of your back, the upper back, is resting on here. You don't want this too high. I have it quite low because I'm short. Because when you're up here, you kind of want to create like an even tabletop. You don't want to be too high up and it's sloping down. So you want to think shoulder height needs to be similar to knee height. You want your feet a little bit wider than hip width apart. Turn your toes out slightly to a 45-degree angle. And then you want to kind of keep looking forwards, chin tucked, and then peel your pelvis, push those heels off the floor and really squeeze those glutes. Don't hyperextend at the top. That can put a lot of strain on your lower back. But all you need to do is go to here, squeeze those glutes, control it back down, peel that pelvis up, keep your core nice and braced, and push through those heels. Right, second set. Let's try and go for 8 again. Sometimes my second set feels better than my first, so let's fingers crossed, because that first one felt awful. Right, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Yeah, that felt better. Yay. Final set at 8. I've just rested for about 90 seconds. Let's try and get another 8 reps and finish strong. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Don't know if that last rep counted there. Right, so after hip thrust, I'm going to move on to some step ups. Normally it's lunges, but I've got fibrosis infraction disease in my toe, which is something that I've got to live with, and it can get inflamed if I do things like running or too much bending through it. So we're giving my toe a rest. We're going to do some step ups instead. So it's still a single leg exercise, so I'm going to talk you through how to do a step up for glutes. So you want to hold on to here, have the step nice and high. You want to hold on to this for balance, but you don't want to use it to pull yourself back up. And what you're going to do is you're going to send your hips back, try and keep this 90-degree angle at this knee, so really sending those glutes back. And then when you drive up, thinking driving up through your under glute, so it's like someone's pushing your glutes up, and it's driving the movement. And then with this resting leg, you don't even if you don't have to touch the floor, but just tap it, but don't use it. Don't go like this and push yourself off the floor, because then you're taking out the load in this leg. If you struggle with just body weight, you need to lower the step slightly to make it a little bit easier. Or if it's too easy, add some weight. But if you feel like you have to push through this leg, you need to lower the step or lower the weight. Drive up onto some weight now. So I'm doing 18 kilos. And I'm going to try and get 8 reps. glute focus. Let's go. 1, 2, 3. Oh, my glutes are on fire. 4, 5, 6, 7. One more. 8. Oh, the leg now. I'm gonna rest 30 seconds before I do the leg. Hi. Do the leg now. 1. It's not on the leg. 2. I'll do it seconds. 3. I'm not saying. Move it. 4. 5. 6. 7. Every glute session, I always make sure I do a unilateral movement, just because it helps so much with any imbalances you should have in your body, because you won't realise it, but when you're doing things like squats and stuff, and you're doing two-legged movements, your stronger leg will take over and take the majority of the movement, so you don't want that to happen, because it can cause other niggles elsewhere in your body. So it's good to remain nice and balanced, as much as it's awful and feels like cardio. At least it's not Bulgarian split squats. They're the worst. Third set and final set of step ups. We've got one more exercise after this, and that'll be a total of 5 exercises this leg workout, which is more than enough. Some people think they need to be doing about 7 to 9 exercises in the gym, which is far too much for legs, and it taxes your central nervous system so much. Sorry, that threw me off. I get nervous speaking in the gym. I think I'm doing well. But yeah, so I think I've done about 8 rounds. But yeah, so you don't need to be spending hours and hours in the gym. Taxing your central nervous system, not recovering and not feeling recovered enough for your next session to like make progress. 5 is absolutely more than enough. 3 to 4 sets of each one. So we're going to finish off with some calf raises. So I know I have a bad toe, but I only go really light, and it's actually beneficial to do them because I just don't really fully extend at the top. I sort of just do a small range of motion, and then they're still sort of getting some stimulus. So just go 1, and I'll stop there because of my toe, so I'm not bending through my toe because I've got this injury in it, whereas that has 0 pain. Whereas if I was doing lunges, you end up really pushing through it at full extension. So I don't go to failure as much on these, just sort of try and get a feel and a pump. But yeah, I know my calf's tiny, so don't laugh. On a 20-kilo plate, you just can't see it. I can't get the camera to get it in. But yeah, I am just on a 20-kilo plate. I'm only doing 2 sets of these. So this is my final set of these, and then our leg workout will be complete. Oh my god. Ooh, my calves are so weak. Right, and that's the session done. So we just pulled up home now. I'm about to go see the dog, and I can predict, I bet he is flat out curled up on the sofa. So let's go and see. There he is! Hello, come here. Oh, it's very dark. There! Oh, you are so lovely. You got your caterpillar? Have you got your caterpillar? Love you. You goodbye. I was just getting from the gym, and my new fixation is these Nature Valley Crunch Bars. I have these, and then a cup of tea, which I just boiled the kettle, and I dunk them in. So that's what I'm going to have post-workout, because what time is it? It's 11:15 now, so not too early for lunch. Too good. Good job, Ted. Kamal's home from work, and we are going to discuss what to do for the content. So we're going to discuss that. Thumbnails, yeah.
Thumbnails for the reels on Instagram.
Yeah.
And we need to shoot some content. We need to do some videos. We could do with getting some photos. And
I've been researching how to get good photos on TikTok, like a photographer.
Loads of, I follow loads of accounts on Instagram where you can how to get the best videos and stuff, like cinematic stuff. And
so we'll see what we can do.
I'll never do it.
Right, in public, setting up for a video.
How tall do you want it?
Not that I'm not that tall. We need to figure out how far away to have it. Not that no.
For you.
Quick, we need to go. People are here. You ready to act?
Oh, not all.
This is gonna feel so cringy, but you gotta do it. Tea is served. We've got homemade tomato pasta sauce, we've got peppers, tomatoes, and some seasoned chicken. We've added peas. We've microwaved some peas quickly because we thought there was not enough green veg in this meal. So now we've added some peas. Oh, there we are, peas. Just finished tea, and now to finish off the night, we're going to take the dog out for his evening walk. Yeah. Would you like to go for a walkies? Walkies and wee wee. Just thought I'd outro this vlog. I'm trying to apologise, there wasn't much behind the scenes like I said there would be. It was really difficult with just the two of us on the filming side of things. But once Ivan's here, this week on the weekend, the next weekend coming, I'll get some more footage of that. And yeah, but I've enjoyed back vlogging again, and maybe I'll stick at it.
Make it a bit more regular.
Yeah, I'll try my best.
And I'll just cameo in the background here and there.
Yeah, just feature.
Yeah, I'll be the main feature.
I just don't really have that an exciting life, but I suppose everybody else on vlog do vlogs. You literally just watch them in the day in their life, don't you? You like watch them go to the gym, watch them eat food and doing things. But yeah, I've enjoyed it, and here's the next one, hopefully. Peace out.
Bye.